just can't win. I just can't win. I found out where I am supposed to vote. My new location. And I'm supposed to vote at City Hall. You know. Which means if I go there to vote, I break the no contact order I signed last year, and I go to jail again. Which wouldn't be bad, you know what I mean? Going to jail gets me out of things. It gets me out of things, you know, like different people's agendas and stuff. You know, it gets me out of volunteer work. You know what I mean? Like even people that even like people that know I've been in jail, they sorry, something drove up. They're like, you know, we need a volunteer, and then I'm like, I've been in jail. They're like, never mind, we don't need you. You know, gets me out of things, which is all right. We like that. You know, can you help us with this? I've been in jail. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Thank you. Go your own way. Gets me out of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It does. But plus another good thing about jail. There's some good things. There's some benefits to it. You lose weight, you know, and I've gained weight. I need to lose weight. And the only thing that's worked for me to lose weight in the history of my life to lose weight is when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no joke. You know, I lose 20 pounds in like a month. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I was planning on, and that's another thing. I was like planning on being in jail right now, you know, working out and, you know what I mean, losing weight, you know, training with the other soldiers in there, you know, but I'm just out here like some fuddy-duddy, you know what I mean, gaining weight and stuff, feel worthless on the outside, you know what I'm saying, at least, you know, I don't know. So anyways, I may just, I don't know, just say screw it and go to City Hall. They don't stay away from me anyways, you know, like, they don't stay away from my territory, so I'll just go to their territory. I'm like, I'm just here to vote. You can't vote. You can't be on this property. You're going to jail, you know what I mean? I'll just go to them. I'll just go to them and just make it easy on all of us, and I'll go to jail and it'll get me out of a lot of things, and you know what I mean? It'll get me out of a lot of things, and that way I'm like, oh, I can't help you. I can't help your agenda. I'm in jail. I can't help your agenda. I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? I can't help your church. I'm in jail. Gets you out of a lot of things. It does. There's some downsides to jail, though. But there's some good sides to it, too. But don't tell anybody that. So, anyway. God knows I should, yeah. But yeah, I'm like, are you kidding me? That's where I'm supposed to vote. City Hall's where I'm supposed to vote. Where I'm not supposed to go. It's right next to the police station. That's like a suicide mission. That's like a suicide mission, you know? Straight up. Suicide. That's alright. We'll keep them on their toes. Is he gonna come and vote? Is he not? Is he gonna come? Is he not? Keep them on their toes, you know what I mean? Because they know I do reckless things. Like, if things are boring, like they are these days, if things are just as boring next month, I might just say, screw it. Let's shake it up and go to City Hall, go to jail on voting day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, one day in jail is one day too many. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, but it's an important vote, kind of, like, we need a new governor. We do. But I don't think any other of the candidates can beat him. But I don't know. None of them are promoting themselves very well. But I'm going to try to vote for somebody else to, I don't know, maybe stop them from getting past the first round, And then there's another vote that's important because it's a judge that helped an agenda against me last year. Not one of the, not like, he's not a judge, one of the judges that is the worst one of the agenda, in my opinion. The worst one's not on the docket, for election. But we'll keep an eye out for when he's on the docket, for sure. But this one did play a role in the agenda, so we don't want him to win, so we're going to vote for the other one to hopefully help the other judge win. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's if I get past all the bullies and to the voting booth without being in handcuffs. I could do the early, I've never done an early voting. I've never done an early voting thing, you know what I mean, before the actual day. It's not my style to do the early voting thing, but I might have to this time to avoid jail if I want to vote. Anyways, just something that's rolling around in my head. I found out where I was voting. I'm like, what? What? To have a no contact order? I can't go there. Usually it's at a school, usually the voting's at a school or a library, But no. Of course, I'm voting at City Hall, where I'm not supposed to go. They set that up on purpose. I know they did. They set that up on purpose. They'll pay for that. Actually, I'll pay for that. Anyways. That's all I want to say for this video.